Alright, I would say that like I'm a pretty positive channel overall, right? So this video is gonna be way out of the ordinary because yeah, I am just very upset about this change. And here we have this Craven lock attempt post fix, but like the thing is, the Craven lock, that's whatever. Like you could change that, I don't really care. I knew this was just way too good to be added to the game, right? It's the other part that is just so terrible in my opinion, and it's the fact that like Craven at base was just completely ruined. And like I'll tell you why later, but first let's look at this Craven lock attempt. Like things are going pretty good right now, right? We're just chilling. We have the lock started, so we can just go back in, then drop the SP2, and we're looking pretty good, right? But then watch this. We drop the SP2. He is now rooted once again. We go back in, do a combo, and yeah, he drops the SP3, and he is now just one-shotting us. That is already like not fun, right? But the thing is, with Craven at least, his best use, in my opinion, was like his control over the fight, because while the opponent was rooted, they could not throw the SP3, and like this was before the Craven lock was a thing, right? This was just Craven at base. That was a very good ability overall, and I loved it so much, and I used it so much because he kind of needs that ability. But now it is just gone. He cannot do that anymore, and it is just like out the window, and that just really stinks because that was something that he relied on, I feel like. But then also there is this part of Craven that just also really stinks. So the fight's going pretty well, right? I can just go in, just, you know, keep controlling the fight decently. Like, not as well as I used to, but it's still pretty decent, right? But then watch this, man. This is just, like, salt in the wound. So I go in, do my combo, and then watch. This man does a light attack combo string. Let me tell you, never, not even once have I ever seen a rooted champion do that while playing Craven for, like, so long. I've never seen that happen once. And now all of a sudden they are doing light attack combo strings. That just ruins his rotation even more, because when I play Craven, I just play ultra aggressively because I know that they're just going to throw a heavy attack and that's it. But now that's not even guaranteed, because there is a chance that they can just throw some light attack combos and just hit me straight in the face, which is just, it's just so silly, man. It ruins him even more somehow. They even went that far, and it's just like, what is like the goal here? Do you just like want people to not play him ever again? Because like here's the thing, Craven before this didn't have that many like people that played him a lot, right? Like I was one of the very few, but I was a proud Craven player. Now I just don't know anymore, man. I just don't think I'm gonna be playing him anymore. So yeah, he will be getting ranked down, unfortunately. And but like watch this here. Usually I could just not have to care about him throwing the SP2, right? I can just go back in, he'll be at the 3 bars of power, and I can just control the fight from there on out and just finish it off there. But now I can't do that because he can throw the SP3 and just like one-shot me. So yeah, like the control of Craven is just done. He has no more control over the fight. He just doesn't have anything pretty much. He is now just a standard damage dealer that is like about 1,000 times more stressful than he once was. And it really stinks, man. And yeah, he just now, I don't even know anymore. But yeah, like I was saying, originally when I saw the post, like the announcement, I was like, okay, I think I'll like still keep him ranked up, right? Because I feel like the change wouldn't be too drastic. And I was just so wrong. The change is very drastic. And yeah, like I still love Craven. I still love the champion, like design wise. I think he is still one of the best looking champions out there, right? But gameplay wise, I don't want to see him on my account anymore, because yeah, he just got ruined, and it's just like such a sad sight to see. Like, why would I want to see that on my account? Why would I want to see, like, you know, Craven like at the top of my profile page when he is now just a fraction of his former self? So yeah, like that is just, it hurts. But now we have this fight here, and this fight is one that goes pretty well. But like the thing is, there's just so much more AI reliance now to where this is a rare sight to see. Because like, let's say here Sentry just doesn't throw his SP2 at all. Like, he just doesn't throw it whatsoever. We'd have to restart the loop, and it would just be a massive damage loss, right? But like, if we got lucky, like right there, then yeah, the damage is still pretty good, and he still is pretty viable. But that just isn't as common anymore, I feel like. So yeah, like it is what it is, man. I mean, no, it's not. It's just really upsetting, right? But like I said, Kraven's still one of my favorite champions design wise. Like I think he looks so good, and like even kit wise, before like relics were a thing, I think his kit was great. Like I think the vision from the designer was just really well done, because he was a strong control champion, because the root, it was just so good at just controlling the opponent, because they couldn't throw a single thing besides the heavy attack. But now that's just not a thing anymore. Like they can throw a light attack, they can throw the SP3, they can just do whatever they want in the root now, and that is just it stinks, because like their vision is just now faltered completely, and it's just not fun. So like here I go in, he's at 3 bars of power, and before the fix I could just do this all the time, and it's like a very solid tactic for Kraven, because yeah, he was so good, because like look at this, we're just controlling the fight super well, and this was how you played Kraven before the fix. But now you can't rely on this anymore, which is just so worse than like what he used to be, man. And yeah, it's just not fun. It's just not fun anymore. Like playing Kraven, I miss the old Kraven so much, because he was such a fun control character. But now he just isn't that anymore. He is just this bland damage dealer that is just so AI reliant that it's just not even funny. And yeah, like it's just, I mean, I don't even know, man. I don't even know anymore. Like, yeah, I'm like speechless at this point, because yeah, I love this champion so much, and I want the best for this champion. And I guess the best thing is to just rank him down and just let him ride off in the sunset, right? But yeah, now we have this fight here. This fight also goes pretty well. Like in this video, like 2 fights out of a lot went well. And that is just so sad, because usually every fight should be going pretty well. But like not with Kraven anymore. Like Kraven before the fix, he can just reliably do every fight pretty well. But now it's not the case anymore, right? But yeah, this fight here is almost done. We go back in, drop the SP1, and yeah, pretty solid fight there. And yeah, I do admit that was a pretty good fight, right? But yeah, this video a bit gloomy, my apologies. My final thoughts on the fix: it hurts Kraven, it really does. I know it was made for like the Kraven and Zemo lock. I mean, like Zemo, he'll survive because he has other uses for sure. Like that is whatever. Kraven, this was his whole world. This was like everything about the champion. Even before relics, he was just still so reliant on just pushing the opponent to the SP3 and then just like keeping them there and just controlling the fight that way. Like that's what Kraven was, and that's why I loved him, because he was so strong at just controlling the fight that way. But now he is just this bland damage dealer that has no control, has 1,000 times more reliance on just the AI cooperating with him, and it's just terrible, man. Like it really does stink. But like at least we have rank down tickets, that's something, I guess. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this change. For me personally, I feel like yeah, it just ruined one of my most favorite characters out there. So yeah, I'm not the happiest camper out there, but hey, it is what it is, right? And yeah, that's about it for me.